Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm getting over a little bit of a cold. I had a cold a couple days ago. I felt it coming on, so I shoved some garlic down my pie hole and now I'm feeling a little bit better, but I still sound a teeny bit like a man, so just bear with me. You're gonna have to deal with that if you're gonna watch this tutorial. Today, this tutorial is about mastering the craft of wearing fake eyelashes. I love fake eyelashes. If you are not blessed with an amazing set of long lashes, mascara isn't always gonna cut it, even if it's the best kind. I always wear fake eyelashes no matter what makeup look I'm doing. Anytime I'm out and about with makeup on, I've got fake eyelashes on. I'm gonna go through the steps of kind of mastering this and getting it down to about a 1-minute routine. Some people find wearing fake eyelashes very difficult, but it's gonna be way easier for you if you've got some tips and tricks and you know where to start when you actually begin to practice wearing them yourself. And I've been wearing lashes since I was freaking way too young to be wearing makeup, so I've kind of gotten the hang of it, and you know, practice makes perfect. I'm gonna go ahead and get started, and I'm gonna put these lashes on, and I'm gonna show you step by step of how I do it and how to cut this down to about a 1-minute routine. There's a few things that you're gonna need before getting started, and this is them. You're gonna need an eyelash curler, you're gonna need some mascara, you're gonna need your favorite eyelash glue. Mine is Duo. You're gonna need some little scissors, tweezers, and of course, your fake eyelashes. My favorite eyelashes tend to be these Monda Professional. I get these at Nigel's Beauty Emporium. You can get them on their website. They'll be about $1.73. The first step with putting on fake eyelashes is most of the time your fake eyelashes are gonna be a little too long for your eyelid. You know, you can always cut them and make them smaller. I'm gonna go ahead and cut them. Sometimes if you don't cut them, you are going to end up with an irritated eye most of the time. I do. When I get lazy and I don't wanna cut them, I'm like, oh, my frickin' eye, it's red all night, and it's terrible. Make sure you cut down your eyelashes. You want to measure them on your eye and then cut down the rest that you're not going to need, and you're always going to want to take off a little bit from the outer edge of the eyelash rather than inside. The reason for that is the length of the eyelashes for the corner of your eye is a lot shorter than the ones on the outside. So if you take off that shorter area, they're going to be longer and closer into your tear duct, which is going to really irritate your eyes. So make sure you're cutting them from the outside. I'm going to go ahead and measure these on my eye. So they go in a little far. It looks like I need to cut off just a little bit. When you're cutting these, you're gonna want, like I said, you're gonna want to cut the outer edge here and not the inner edge. This is gonna be near your tear duct, and you don't want to cut off those shorter pieces here. So you're gonna take little scissors like this and make sure you cut off a little bit at a time, because if you take off too much, you know, they're gonna be outer edge lashes rather than covering your full eyelid. So I'm gonna take off about that much to start. Hopefully you have better scissors than me. All right, that's gonna have to do. I'm almost ready to apply my eyelashes. Super exciting. I'm gonna curl my eyelashes. If you don't have eyelashes that sit perfectly upright the way that your falsies are going to, and you have maybe downward pointed eyelashes or they're straight, you're gonna wanna curl them. It's going to allow your fake eyelashes to sit properly on your eye so that it's not pushing your lash down further, poking yourself in the eye, or what have you. This is also going to help your eyelashes, your natural lashes, really blend in with your false eyelashes, so this is kind of key. I've curled my eyelashes, and some people like to put mascara on after they put on their lashes. Some people like to do it before. I'm one of those people that like to put it on before, and I've actually already applied it today. Now I'm going to apply my Duo eyelash adhesive. This is the dark tone one. I really like this one. It dries black. I usually am always wearing black eyeliner, so I feel like it just fits and camouflages with my face. The white one dries clearer. I just feel like you can see that one more. Maybe I'm making that up, but I'm partial to this one, so this is one we're gonna use. You're going to be applying this. Sometimes this stuff comes out really fast, so you're gonna wanna be careful. I always like to start with my right one. I don't know why. So I like to make sure I can see it coming out, and then I kind of hold my fingers where I'm squeezing it there and just apply a light layer. Make sure you get enough over here and here, because that's where lashes really like to pop off the most, especially if you have watery eyes or you're gonna have watery eyes. Make sure you get enough of it there, here. And you see the color that it is right now. We're gonna wait for this to get a little bit tacky, and it'll be a bit darker. See how the dried stuff on here is a darker tone? You're gonna wait for that to get a bit darker. I'm still waiting for these fuckers to dry. You can't see the rest of my face, but I'm blowing on the lashes. It's so romantic. So I'm taking the eyelashes by the center here with the tweezers, and I'm going to be placing that in the center of my eye. First, I'm going to make sure that this corner is not too far in and the outer edge is not too far outside of your lash line. I'm going to place it in the center, push it on there. Then I'm going to fasten the outside edge to my lash line, or as close to your lash line as you can get. And you're going to press the inner corner down, and then I'm going to press them down all over just to make sure they're in place and kind of take a good look and make sure they are exactly where I want them. If you have stiffer lashes, you're going to have a little bit more trouble getting them to stay down where they're supposed to. I got those suckers on there, so I'm going to just press on these a little bit more and make sure there's no loose edges or corners. So when you're going out, the last thing you want is an eyelash to be coming off. Have you ever been talking to a girl and her eyelash is just like hanging off, but you don't know her well enough to be like, yo, your eyelash is about to fall off onto the ground? Yeah, I've been that girl before too. Don't worry, no shame. No shame anymore now that you are learning how to put lashes on like a champ. I'm going to take my mascara and I'm going to lightly feather this on here to make sure that my natural lashes are mixing with my fake eyelashes so that when you turn to the side or straight on, there's no disconnect there. One of the reasons I put this on first also is because I am able to get those small little lashes near my tear duct here, and I can't really get to those right now that I have the fake eyelashes on. So I like to do that first, and then that allows you to be able to put your eyelashes, your fake eyelashes, a little further out, which is going to ensure that you do not get super red eyes and just kind of screw up everything that you did. One thing you're going to want to make sure to do, like for sure, you're going to want to bring with you, put in your makeup bag before you go out, you're going to want to put your Duo eyelash adhesive, you're going to want to bring your tweezers, and I don't have a bobby pin in front of me, but you're going to want to bring a bobby pin. A bobby pin is for if your eyelash starts to come off on the corner here or the end, and you open up the bobby pin, you put it on the ball part, a little bit of glue, let it get tacky, and attach it, and then you replace the lash with these right here. Also, if you are wearing a cat eye, please bring your eyeliner with you, because there's nothing worse than being out in public and if your eyelash is annoying the absolute shit out of your eye and it's just freaking killing you. You go in the bathroom, you want to rip that sucker off and reapply it, but then you rip it off and you have a white line on your eye. What are you going to do then? Bring eye drops too. I hope you guys found this tutorial useful, and I hope that it gives you the strength to go and pick up some fake eyelashes and try them for yourself. Like I said, practice makes perfect. I was not perfect at this when I started. It's gonna take some time and getting used to, but as you do it and as you put it into your routine, you are going to get better and better and better at it. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye! And really, when you stand here like this over me, it makes me want to look at you. Can you just sit in a chair like next to me maybe? Do you hear this noise? I'm still living at my parents' house right now. I don't know what my dad's doing. Is he like building a frickin' birdhouse over there?